Hello riders and not. Today on the vlog we are at Motorcycle Life in Birmingham, the first biggest UK motorcycle show where we will discover new 2024 motorcycles, and I will tell you my favorites for the next year. Guys, this episode is sponsored by Freedom Machine app. And on the Freedom Machine app, you can find not just the rides I organize or anyone organize in your area, but also information and dates for the local shows, for the shows in your area and all over UK. I use it because it's so easy and clear without any advertising, without anything dragging you into the endless reels and endless scrolling, just to see what is going on motorcycle related in your area and attend what you want to attend. Add me as a friend, you can check it out, Freedom Machine app. See you there. I don't even know where to start. It's so big and I'm so excited about a lot of new models. Some of them I deliberately did not research at home before coming to the show, to have that first impression of looking at the motorcycle and showing it to you guys and sharing my thoughts about it. Straight here I can see Suzuki, and I know that they launched a new superbike, mid-range superbike, and I'm very excited about this one because if you don't know, I'm building a track Suzuki GSXR 600, which I will be riding hopefully next season. Is nearly finished, so I'm very excited to test ride this one, and it will be on my 2024 list to ride. Let's go and have a look at it. I spotted that blue one and I completely missed even better version, the black one and the grey one, which are like my favorite colors. I completely ignored them because that was so bright and so into the face. When I asked can I sit on it, they said you can sit on those too. So let's have a look. Well, it feels very different from 8S in the way, because this part feels bigger. It reminds me Katana because the fairings with the screen are separate from the bars and around the bars, so the front end feels bigger and further, especially the little windshield and the mirrors, they are further. However, because of that, I can notice that you can see so much through the mirrors. You don't block them at all because this part is very narrow, so it should be very useful riding on the road. I believe this is the bike that you can take on both on the track and on the road, and it should be perfect for the not maybe entirely beginner rider, but also a beginner rider, because if it is any similar to 8S, that was probably one of the easiest to ride and the most fun and excitement motorcycle all together. If I would have to choose, I would probably go for this because that is more suitable for a track than 8S. And it haven't been a lot of mid-range superbikes out there lately because of all the Euro restrictions and everything. Whereas now, when Suzuki introduces this, I believe that other brands will get them back on the road as well. Very, very exciting. I can't wait to test ride it. I need to email James straight away to put me in the queue for this, because I believe that will be on demand and a lot of people will want to test ride it. And a lot of people will choose it to ride it on the roads, because lately I realize it's shifting. People are choosing bikes more suitable for a road, not necessarily the fastest, because you don't use the full capability of it, but the bikes that you can improve on, and they are nimble, easy to control, and you can become a better rider and have an enjoyable ride. As for a size, as you can see, I can stand both feet on the floor. The bike is on the floor, it's not on the paddock stand, and it fits me. It fits me so well. That's gonna be exciting. Maybe Suzuki will let me to test it on the track after I'll ride Apex as well. So from Suzuki stand, this is definitely the most exciting bike for me and my pick from Suzuki for 2024. That's a nice new color, isn't it? And now guys, let's go to Ducati. And I know what I'm... Hello, how are you? You good?
Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, good to see you. I came to have a look at the new bikes.
Going to
A Hypermotard. Where is Hypermotard? Okay. See you later. I haven't rode the previous Hypermotard by Ducati, but I rode the Husqvarna and I was excited to try Ducati afterwards. Didn't have a chance just yet, but hopefully this year I will be able to ride this and take it for a week or a couple weeks from Ducati, or at least for a day. Very, very excited about that. Hypermotards for me makes me feel like a child again. It's almost, when I ride one, I feel like my teenage years and young years been stolen because I didn't have a bike like this, and it just makes you playful, fun, and it's fun bike to ride, that is for sure. And from the sports bikes, we don't have Super Sport. We have Panigales and the British Superbike Panigale. Just look at this. I told you it's gonna make me faster. And I've been told that Ducati does something different now. It's called Unica, where the customer can order and take a part of designing his own motorcycle, his own colors, his own accessories, and as a part of the experience he can come to the factory and design his own bike, which is, this is an example of the one-off customized design by Ducati Unica. This is the custom building next level. Imagine building a custom bike at the Ducati factory. the most exciting bike for me, without looking at it, is a 400cc Scrambler that Triumph introduced this year. Let's see if we can find it. My favorite Scrambler from Triumph is not 1200, it's actually 800 because I found it more nimble, lighter and more fun to ride than 1200. 1200 for me felt a little bit clumsier, so I'm very, very excited to test ride this next season. Absolutely the most exciting Triumph for me for 2024. And now let's find the one that I can sit on and feel it. It looks quite small comparing, it looks narrow, but at the same time, because of that, it looks very nimble and a lot of fun to ride. And I just got a permission to sit on that one, so you guys can see clearly the size of it when I'm sitting on it. And as you can see, it is quite tall. Even though it looks little bike, it is quite tall, which is very good for a Scrambler because you want that ground clearance when you're riding something designed for a not perfect road surfaces. However, if it feels very similar to 800 size-wise. It feels bigger than it looks from the side. When it's standing here, it looks so tiny, but as you can see when I sit on it, it doesn't look small motorcycle. I'm 1m75, 5'9", and as you can see, I sit on it and it's perfect. And when I put both feet on, I tiptoeing just a little bit, which is still very confident, but at the same time, as I said, it has a little bit more of a ground clearance. It's a little bit taller and suitable for taller rider than me as well. You will not feel like you're riding a toy bike. This is definitely the most exciting Triumph, not just for me. I've been told that people been queuing to sit on one and pre-ordering it at the dealerships already. But also, guys, let's have a look at the last Thruxton. This is the last year that Triumph doing Thruxton 1200 FE final edition. There will be no more Thruxton, which is a little bit sad because that was one of the most beautiful motorcycles ever and definitely one of the most beautiful Triumphs. And I really like it that the last edition, the final edition, they did in the very classic green and yellow, and it's just beauty. Most probably will be a collectible for the most of the people who will get it, but who knows? I hope that people will ride it as well. On the racing track. Wow, I love it. And of course on KTM, my most exciting motorcycle this year is Duke 990. After riding 790 in Thailand and riding 390, that would be definitely the bike I would love to try. As always, KTM design is very aggressive, very badass looking and very futuristic. Very interesting headlight. If you'll come here and look from the front, just look at that headlight. I definitely have to ask, maybe you have a key to put the headlight on to show.
No, we don't, I'm afraid.
Unfortunately.
Sorry.
But does this lit up?
Yeah. So as you can see from the
here,
poster there,
yeah,
that is what it looks like in all of its glory.
Wow.
Quite angry.
It is very angry. That's KTM. What else do you expect?
Well, exactly, yeah. You don't sit on the
Aggressive.
fence.
Yeah.
Exactly,
It is an animal. Definitely. Do you have them in UK already, or that is straight from EICMA?
That has come straight from EICMA, so they'll be in the UK from mid-January, late January. So yeah.
In the shops as well?
In the shops, yeah. So the launch will be at the end of January, so we'll be starting to get the reviews that sort of time. And then as soon as the reviews are out, they'll be in the shops. So.
We've got obviously the new Bullet. Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't.
So we've got new Bullet 350.
Does it come with all the crash protection?
So a lot of that, no. So that's got sump guard on it as an accessory, crash bars are an accessory, and the seat is an accessory as well, and the bar and mirrors. Quite a lot of that is accessory.
Yeah.
So that's new. Have you seen the Super Meteor, haven't you?
I've seen it in the pictures, but not in real life.
Yeah.
Yet.
So we've got Super Meteor. We have to come and have a ride on one because we've got one, so come take a spin. And then obviously the main thing that people are coming to the show to see, apart from me, is the new Himalayan. Have you seen that yet?
No, not yet.
Do you want to have a look at that?
But I haven't tried the old Himalayan, so...
Don't worry about it, we've got a new one now. So
well, how it is different, the new one from the old one?
So the new one is now a 450 water-cooled engine, which is called the Sherpa motor. So basically everything on this bike is now brand new. So tubeless wheels on some of them, bigger fuel tank, new frame, upside down shower forks and rear shock, a big digital screen which links to your phone, and it's been developed with Google Maps. So basically like the top, when you connect to your phone, it looks like Google Maps on your phone. Everything's new. So it's now got 40 horsepower rather than the earlier one had 24, so it's got 40 horsepower, 40 newton meters of torque as well, so the other early one was a lot less than that. It's
very similar, like power range is very similar to Interceptor?
It's not far off actually, fairly. I mean Interceptor's about 47 horsepower, this is 40, so yeah, it's not too dissimilar really. Obviously this is set up a lot more for adventure riding and travel and all that sort of stuff, but this is an exciting bike, lots of accessories come for it, so you'll be able to have it like that one. It's like a more rally style, so like a one-piece seat, sort of, that's more orientated to off-road, different crash bars, like tied to crash bars and metal sump guard, tubeless wheels, they've got like this one's more like the adventure bike, so more travel. So it's got slightly bigger crash bars on it, panniers, top box, and a few other little bits and pieces just to make it a bit more sort of still ruggedy off-road, but more sort of biased to traveling on-road rather than off-road.
Now I have to make a decision. I'm picking one bike from every stand that I'm the most excited about to try in 2024.
Yes.
And it's hard for me to choose on Royal Enfield.
Yeah.
What would you be the most excited? Because you are a Royal Enfield specialist.
Probably, for me personally, the Himalayan has got to be the most exciting bike.
But that means I will have to ride Himalayan, and I'm avoiding all the adventure bikes at any cost.
Yeah, but this is different.
How it is different?
Because it's better, and it's like you compare this to a Honda or BMW Triumph. They're very good, but they're a bit bland. Whereas this is Royal Enfield. It's got a lot more character.
Is it?
Yeah, more character. And this has got more of like a following. Whereas like a CB500X, it's just CB500X, and whereas like the Royal Enfields, they've got a lot more following, a lot more heritage behind them as well.
Okay. When are you getting it to your shop?
Early in the new year. So we will have them sort of early new year.
Okay, once it's on, drop me a message.
Yeah, come and take one for a spin.
Yo. These are all very exciting, and I couldn't pick one. It probably would be something scramblery rather than bobbery, but they're all so exciting and so beautiful. These are scramblers. Okay, so I would pick a tracker rather than a scrambler, and most probably I would pick the one which is in British colors. British flag, so it looks very special.
Yeah, that's a limited edition bike that we've been doing. We're going to build 71 of them, and then we're never going to build them ever again. It's got very different colours on it. It's got a very different spec on it compared to the rest of them. It has a limited edition Monza fuel cap on it, where it says the number on it, and like I said, they're all made individually.
That's really nice. I really like CCM motorcycles. I've been arranging to test ride one for ages. Hopefully this season I'll have an opportunity. Most probably not the limited edition one, that is number 28 of 71. Most probably the normal one, but still to have a feeling of them. They look very playful for me, and a style. I mean, this is a beautiful motorcycle, isn't it? Iggy couldn't resist. He needs to sit on the bobber. I think he chose his favorite CCM as well. Let's have a look how he looks on the bike. It fits you. One thing that I found very exciting about GS is people who are capable to do that on GS. That is the most exciting part about BMW GS for me, definitely, because that bike is capable to do so much, but not many people are capable to ride them to that capability of it. And to watch that, I found it very fascinating, and I wish that I could do that. Then I would definitely get one. Let's have a look and find the most exciting bike on BMW stand. I know that majority of people are the most excited about the new GS that just came out, but I'm not one of those people. So I need to find another bike that I'm excited about. And I really like BMW Nakeds, always love them. I remember I was riding BMW Naked in Italy when I did the Zasca Dam Jump. It wasn't the best review because I wasn't the best YouTuber and best reviewer and learning every day, but I really enjoyed it. It was one of the first Nakeds I rode, and I was surprised how easy it was to ride 1250cc bike for me, coming from my Harley-Davidson Sportster. What exciting do you have except from the bike that I'm avoiding to talk about?
What, the 1300 you're avoiding to talk about? Well, aside from that, we've got the brand new M1000 XR.
Wow.
So as you can see here on display, so full of carbon fiber. It's the latest addition to the M family. Yeah. Along with the MRR and the M1000R as well.
And you changed the design of the front, it's a lot more aggressive
more
now,
sporty, yeah. It's a lot more aggressive now, so you can see the windshield's a lot smaller. You can see it blacked out. This is just a bit more aggressive than the standard one. So yeah, no, I mean, we're excited for the market launch and for it to hit the retailer, so people could start actually test riding it. So because we had a lot of interest and questions about it. So yeah, no, it looks very, very promising. So
we have it in the press fleet.
We most likely will. So that's something we can keep you posted about. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely have it in the press fleet. So
is this made more for the track or more for road? Because I can see that the design is more for the road, but when you're talking about over 200 horsepower, I instantly think track.
Yeah.
What it is for?
Well, mainly for track, I would presume, because I mean it really comes down to the rider. Because a lot of people do want to have fun on sports tourers, but with that type of power, you're only going to really experience it properly on track. So I would say more for track. M Power is designed for the track, but also, you know, it's got that road friendly features anyway. Sorry. Should I tell them to keep it down?
This is the loudest BMW I ever heard.
Oh yeah, that's the F900R race bike. So you picked the right time to come and interview.
Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of noise at BMW stand.
How come you don't want to talk about the 1300 then? Is that because too many people have been asking about the 1300?
It's because I'm not an adventure bike rider.
Well,
I don't ride them a lot. I don't like them a lot.
Okay.
And a lot of people who are riding adventure bikes, they are covering it already. So I'm avoiding it at any cost today.
This is right up your street then, this one.
So that is definitely more up my street, naked especially.
And yeah, and aside from this, we do have an exciting... He doesn't want me to speak, he's doing it on purpose. So we do have an exciting reveal tomorrow at 4 PM over there at the Soul Fuel section.
Is it?
That's something for you to look forward to. I think that'll be right up your street.
But I'm not here tomorrow. Can you give me a sneak peek?
I can't give you...
I'm not gonna... The video is not out till the weekend.
Is that out to the weekend?
Yeah, nobody will see you.
You need to tune into our Facebook or Instagram for a bit more information on what's coming next. It's a world premiere, so Germany are streaming it as well. So 4 PM tomorrow, you could see the reveal of a couple of new bikes that I think you'll love. Definitely up your street. So.
Can we have a sneak peek without the camera? Before the show closes, I need to find a very, very, very exciting bike, which is not this. Oh, actually, that is quite exciting. Look at that folding motorcycle. Can you see that? This is very exciting. What is this? A folding motorcycle.
Yeah.
Do you take it on the train?
No, it's not really for the train, but it's more for like if you live in an apartment in a high-rise or something, and you have an elevator, you might be able to get it up there.
Wow.
Or maybe if you have like a motorhome or a camper van, you could get it in the back of that. So yeah, it's just for flexible storage options, really. Yeah.
Look at this. And what is the range and what is the maximum speed?
So the range is about 70 miles in the city.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's quite far. And then the top speed is about 65 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is a very early prototype at this point, but yeah, we're hoping.
Are you in Britain-based company?
Yeah, so the company is just the two of us. We're based in Bristol, down in Southwest, so yeah.
And I missed the reveal of very, very exciting Langen new model, which has a Buell engine. Where is it? Is it inside? Is it all experience? Who can take us through the specs?
So it's the Buell commissioned Rotax 1190 engine, built for American superbike racing, 185 brake horsepower. We're aiming for 185 kilos, so it'll be 1,000 brake horsepower per ton. Lots of nice British engineering bits all over it. We've got exhaust system from Cobra Sport in Sheffield. Pro Alloy have done the radiator for us. All the CNC machined work is UK made. We've had our own rear wheel forged and then machined because it's got a 240 section tyre, so there's no wheels available in that size, it's so big. Yeah, low weight, big power, fun.
Fun. Have you rode one?
No, this is the first one that we built and it's come straight to the show. So as soon as we get back from the show, we'll be doing a little bit of development on the wiring harness, and then it'll be up and running and to start testing in the new year.
And will it be in production just like a previous Langen motorcycles, limited edition or unlimited edition to order?
So bigger production run than the two-stroke. 185 of this UK model, and then we might look to go into Europe with some homologated bike.
And this is, guys, the most exciting motorcycle from all the show, and mainly because it is so exclusive. Has a V-twin 72-degree V-twin Buell engine, and it's so powerful, and it's custom. It's just crazy. It's definitely the most exciting personally for me. Nothing wrong with all other brands, but you know me, I like custom, exclusivity, and something special. Plus I like V-twins.